Okay, for this next video, we're going to talk about compound probability with or without replacement. So if I'm picking marbles out of a bag, I can pick out and find the probability of getting multiple events occurring. So I can pick out a red marble and then I can pick out a blue marble. Notice that I said, and then I can get a blue marble. So compound probability uses and, which means we're going to be multiplying. So anytime you see that and, that's a multiplicative probability, multiply. And then there's something called with replacement and without replacement. So with replacement, the denominator doesn't change. Denominator doesn't change. Without replacement, the denominator will decrease by 1 each time. So the denominator is that bottom value. So denominator decreases by 1 each time. So here we have a situation, a bag contains 4 red marbles. It contains, so I'm just going to draw these out for us. So we have 4 red marbles. We have 6 black marbles. We have 3 blues. 3 blues, 1, 2, 3, 2 yellows, 1, 2, and 5 purples. Okay, and it says, so the first thing we need to do is we need to find the total. So 4 plus 6 is 10, 3 plus 2 is 5, so it's 10 plus 5 is 15, plus 5 is 20. So what's the probability of getting a red, and then getting a blue with replacement? So what's the probability that you get a red? And that's going to be 4 out of 20. But then we put the marble back, so the denominator is not going to change, so we're going to multiply by the probability of getting a blue. And there's 3 blues. When you multiply straight across. So 4 times 3 is 12, and then 20 times 20 is 400. So what's the probability that we get a red? So red again is 4 out of 20. Then we get a blue, and that should say, I believe, without replacement. So without replacement this time. So if it's without replacement, what's going to happen is when you take a marble out of a bag, now that denominator is going to decrease to 19. So we're going to multiply now, and just kind of hang with me here. If we get rid of 1 red, then we're left with 19 marbles. So then for a blue, it's going to be 3 out of 19. And you're going to multiply straight across. So 4 times 3, and then 19 times 20 is going to be 380. The probability of 2 red marbles with replacement. So the first marble we get is 4 out of 20. If we put the marble back, the denominator is not going to change. But what does change is we've already taken, we've already taken a red one out. But since we're putting that red one back in, there's still going to be 4 red marbles in the bag. So 4 out of 20 times 4 out of 20 is 16 out of 400. And then my very last question is we're going to do 2 red marbles without replacement. So we still are going to start with the 4 out of 20. But back at the top here, when we took out 1 marble and we didn't put it back, now how many marbles are left? And you should recognize that there are 3 marbles left. And also the denominator changed because we didn't put that 1 marble back. So now it's 3 out of 19 when we have taken 1 red marble already out. So that's going to be 12 times the 380. All right, so try your best on the rest of this activity. You are going to be working together, and then I'll answer any questions that you have on Friday.